Alright guys, today we're doing a new tutorial and we're going to do a M&M's character and this is what the result's going to be. It's going to be like a little M&M on top of those candy cane characters, and I'm going to show you how you guys can do it. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start with a brand new sheet of paper. And I'm going to title it M&M character sheet. Ironically, I have to do this for work, so it fits, my schedule. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a cane. So I'll normally draw something like this, a square, and then just stroke it. I don't have an action button for stroke, but what you can do is just use this thing right here, stroke it, choose a color, turn it to black, set it at 2 pixels, and boom, you got a candy cane. Now, how do you get the rounded edges? Well, you can select this and get a circle. I'm all about getting things done as quickly as possible and as easily as possible. So I'm opening it up, and it doesn't even matter what type of circle you got, just as long as you make a new layer, stroke it. I'm going to use this for now, stroking it, and then from there, just adjust it to what you need. So I got something like this. I use Control T or Apple T to get what I need, and then I just fill it with some white, and boom, I got my top piece. That was really quick. And then I'll do the same thing, bring out the bottom, and I'm just going to cut off the top of this ellipse so it looks more right, and boom, what do I got? I got a really kick-ass version. And since this is the horizon up here, let me get this. Let me give you a quick demo. Since this is the horizon, this horizon lines go like this. They get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then when it gets to the bottom, it becomes a big circle. So since this is closer to the horizon line, we gotta make this more thinner. So let me just delete this out, and I'm gonna take this top circle here and take it and make it just a little bit more elliptical. This makes it look a little bit more real. Okay, see? Makes it look a little bit more real. Going to collapse this.
The truth of the matter is, the best thing for us to do is
Rotate this around.
just get rid of this shit. Move on.
So now we're going to add the stripes to the candy cane. Now the best way to do this is to not use the damn pen tool, because I hate using the pen tool. So what we're going to do is use the brush. And how we're going to get this weird arc, which, it's really hard to hit, just like drawing it wise, is I'm going to use the rotate tool. Yes, you press R. So when you press R, you can zoom in and get the right stroke your hand wants. So right now I'm going to stroke it. Let me add one more layer. Let's stroke it. Oh, I like that. Maybe a bit more. But yes, that's about it. That's what I want to hit. Basically, you stroke it and then you undo till you hit the stroke that you're satisfied with. This is how a lot of car design drawers go. Their drawings look perfect. It's because they've done one stroke 300 times. I like this stroke right here. All right, so I'm gonna move down. Actually, I don't like it. Let me try it one more time. Oh, that one's a beauty. All right, so let's move down a little bit. Oh, that must be a perfectionist today. So let's slowly add it in. And then better space that a little better. And there you go. I got 3 little candy cane strips. Now you press escape to go back to its original horizontal vertical position. And you just slice off these edges. And now take a look. We got ourselves one beautiful looking candy cane. Now to give it some color, I'm gonna merge it using Apple E. Apple E allows you to merge from. See, I make one more layer, press Apple E, and it goes down into one layer. and I want to fill these up, so I'm going to choose a nice light gray color. That's not what I want to do, but let's see. I'm going to merge it one more down, and now fill it up. And bada bing, what do you got? You got 3 beautiful looking candy cane. And to make it even better, I'm going to select these using the shift tool to select multiple. I'm going to run a burn tool. I'm going to quickly dodge it so it looks like it's shiny just coming towards me. And then to make it dark, I'll use the burn tool to get an edge shape. So now we got a dark, light thing going on. Give it more volume. That do, and then boom, we got ourselves a beautiful looking candy cane. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sketch over. I'm going to do an M&M, but I'm going to want to sketch it up a little bit because I really don't know what form I want yet. I know I want an M&M that's in a holiday flavor, but he needs to be doing something. So I'm going to make him. Let me move this a little bit. Just merge that up. I mean, not merge it, but stretch it out. And now I'm going to work on my beautiful M&M. The first thing I know about my M&M is it's a circle. So let's make ourselves a circle. Let's do image stroke. 2 pixels sounds good. This looks like about M&M. Now, one thing I like to do is always look up reference. Let's see. M&M. M&M red. So there we go. We got some reference here. I like this one. This is a very simple one. We can use something like this. And what I'll do is I'll take a look at this and just, skim it and then modify it from that position. So I have this M&M, and I'm going to just try and work with it. Let's see. Oh, by the way, real quick, this is how I set up my pen. When I'm drawing, I like to keep the shape dynamics to, with the size being controlled by the pen pressure. I don't want to change the opacity. Like some people like to put this to pen pressure. I like to leave it off just for the drawing phase because I want it to be nice and thick. Because I want a nice outline. And let's toss this away. So let's see. Now I need to get a good stroke. So that's a little off. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. We got some eyes. I'm doing some measuring. I know the mouth is near the halfway line. And I know the hands are going to be like this. Well, see, I'm not really spending too much time here. I'm just sketching it out, trying out some ways. And maybe I'll give it like a nice little cute reindeer hat sort of thing going on, like an elf hat. It's Christmas. And he's going to be skating, so let's give him some big, nice shoes. And I'm going to add some skates to it. Yeah, I decided I didn't like the way his feet are, so I'm going to just delete this, because it is just a sketch. And try another version, or maybe his feet a little bit more outward. Maybe something like Yeah, maybe a bit like this. By doing that, he now looks a little like people can see that he's wearing some skates. You know what? What else? Hoping he'll be holding a hockey puck stick. Yeah, some sports stuff. So let's have him hold like a little skate. Notice how quick and loose this is. This is literally taking me seconds. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just trying to get the idea, the gist of what I want. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at how he has one eye higher than the other, lower eye lower than the other. I'm looking at this one right here. This is pretty good too. He always has this glazed look like he's smarter than everything else. So I'm just trying to add that in. So maybe I'll keep his eyelids a little low. Maybe one eyelid is higher than the other. And, there we go. And then he has a smirk that goes all the way up. So there's something like that. And then a standard M&M. See how I'm plotting out the M? And then I'm thinking his hands are just like going off to the side. And I don't know what hockey puck sticks look like anyway, so let me type it in. Hockey puck stick. Hockey puck stick. What does it look like? It's always good to use some reference. That way it makes your job easier. You don't have to think so much. So it looks like a very long stick. Much longer I thought for the whole thing. Okay, so now we have this nice little rough drawing. Now we're going to do some cleanup. And we're going to use, the reason we draw this rough so we can do positioning and getting the right shapes that we need. So I'm going to add a new layer, take the previous layer, bring down the opacity to about maybe 30%. Do what you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with 30%. And here we go. We're going to start drawing it in. Now when we draw it in, this is where our rotate tool comes in handy, because now we can get whatever shot we need. We just work at it a little bit. There we go. That's one. Well, let me get the circle. I like the circle. Okay. So I think I'll stroke it a little bit bigger, make it more thicker. So maybe about 3 pixels instead of 2. Give me a nice good outline. Just delete that. I'll make that right now. Try to get the basis of it. Maybe tilt it a little bit because his body's a little tilted. Yeah, this will be pretty good. Now I'm going to draw right over this. Go look at the red M&M again. Its arms, how its legs are, how its tubes are. And he sort of it's a very interesting look.